She posted a TikTok captioned, "Dadding down builds character," with me in the background. Her friends were commenting laughing emojis and, "Girl, you're so real for this." I did say a word, just packed my things and left that night. 2 weeks later, her best friend sent me a screenshot. She deleted every post and was asking if anyone had a way to reach me. I thought the worst betrayal I'd face in life was from my ex-wife. Turns out betrayal comes in all shapes. This time, it wore a TikTok filter and a grin. But that's not the story I'm here to tell, not really. This story is about my daughter, Marley, and how someone I trusted used her heart like it was disposable. Marley was 18, bright, sensitive. She once cried for an hour after watching a documentary about coral reefs. She made friends easily, too easily. She believed people were good, even when they were. At the time, we were living in a small house on the edge of town, just us. Her mother left when Marley was 10. No note, no warning. We built our life from there. She called it our quiet fortress. And for years it really was. One summer afternoon, Marley came home excited. "Aunt Celine's moving back. She wants to visit." Celine was my late wife's younger sister. We hadn't heard from her in a decade. Not a birthday call, not a text when Marley graduated. She said she was in a bad place back then, but she's trying now. I wanted to say no, I didn't trust it. But Marley had hope in her voice. So I said yes. Celine arrived with designer bags and sad eyes. She cried during dinner. Talked about addiction, rehab, recovery. Marley made her tea and tucked a blanket around her shoulders like a nurse. Celine called her an angel. I still remember the way Marley smiled at that. Like she'd waited her whole life to be seen by someone who should have seen her long ago. They started doing yoga together, taking walks. Celine gave Marley makeup tutorials and said things like, "You deserve everything." For a while, I let myself believe. Maybe people do change. Maybe this was healing. 2 weeks later, Marley asked if she could loan Celine some of her savings. Just a little. She's trying to get a job. She wants to enroll in online courses. That savings was for Marley's gap year abroad. She'd been planning it since she was 15. I hesitated. But Marley said, "She needs a second chance, just like you gave me one when Mom left." I said yes, because I believed in Marley's heart. The money disappeared. No job, no classes. Just long phone calls Celine would take outside, packing and laughing. Shopping bags Marley never saw. Then came the night Marley cried herself to sleep. I found her curled on the couch, scrolling her phone. She posted photos in Paris, she said. She said she was broke. There it was, the ache, the breach. The betrayal that leaves a bruise on your soul. I confronted Celine. Calmly. "Did you lie to Marley?" She didn't even blink. She offered, "It's not my fault she's naive. You used her." She wanted to feel important. I let her. I stared. "You are her family. So family disappoints. Get used to it." She left that night. Didn't pack everything. Didn't say goodbye. Marley didn't get out of bed for 2 days. We tried to move forward. I did everything I could to remind her she wasn't foolish. That love isn't a mistake. That hope isn't a flaw. And for a while, I thought we were healing. Until that night. I was scrolling TikTok, looking for distraction. And I saw it. Celine. Captioned, "Dadding down builds character." And in the background, just for a moment, was me. Cooking, smiling, unaware. The comments laughed. "Girl, you're so real for this." He looks like he writes poetry in his cubicle. I didn't say anything. Didn't throw my phone. I just stood up, walked into my room and started packing. I left the house that night. Texted Marley that I was okay. Said I needed space to breathe. I stayed with a friend. Walked the city at night. Cleared out the bitterness bit by bit. 2 weeks later, Marley showed up. She looked older. Not in a tired way, in a knowing way. She held up her phone. A message from Celine's best friend. She deleted every post. She's asking if anyone knows where you are. I said, "Do you want me to respond?" She shook her head. Some people only come back when no one else wants them. I hugged her. Tighter than I ever had. Celine tried again. Emails, messages through old friends. One voicemail that just said, "Please, I didn't mean it." But Marley never responded. She chose peace instead. And this time so did I. She called it dadding down. But really, she was the one who never learned how to rise.